Time to look at your financial portfolio and suggest you the right strategies for all your financial goals. I'm joined by Aditya Shah, founder, Hercules Advisor. Hi, Aditya. Good evening. Welcome to the show. And for all the viewers who've just tuned in, let me also flash our WhatsApp number once again, where you can send across your questions. 865-797-4571, our WhatsApp number. The Money Show at etnow.tv is our email ID, where you can send across your queries. All right, Aditya, let's begin and let's take Chiranjit's question. And he wanted to know, get his portfolio checked up. He's got 8 funds. Total monthly SIP 70,000. Funds are Parag Parikh Flexi Cap, Nippon India Nivesh Lakshya, Nippon India Multi Cap, ICICI Commodities, Motilal Oswal Mid Cap, Quant Liquid, ICICI Multi Asset, Quant Small Cap. Wanted to have 15 CR by 20 years. Is this even achievable? And current corpus that's accumulated is 42 lakhs.
Yes. If we look at the current SIP of the investor, and he's nearly doing an SIP of about 70 to 80,000 rupees. And if we look at his time horizon of 15 years, if we assume a nominal return of 10 to 12%, the investor will only reach to about 5 to 6 CR, which is way short of the goal that he's wanting of about 15 CR. If he wants to reach about 15 CR, he will need to do an SIP in the range of 1 to 1.5 lakhs. In normal course of action, such steep increase in SIP may not be possible. So advise investor to slowly and steadily keep increasing his SIP at least by 10 to 15% each year. And from there on, he needs to see where he reaches the goal. Now on his portfolio, he's got too many funds in the portfolio. Advise the investor to simplify his portfolio into 3 funds. Most of these funds are already included in his portfolio. So Parag Parikh Flexi Cap Fund, 30,000 of SIP there. Quant Small Cap Fund, 20,000 SIP there. And UTI Nifty 50 Index Fund, 20,000 SIP there. Slow and steady investments into all of these 3 funds. Existing funds, he needs to stop the SIP and slowly and steadily redeem those funds and move into these funds. Slowly and steadily, if he's able to SIP these funds over a bit of next 10 to 15 years, he will be able to generate a good amount of returns. So increase your SIP, concentrate your SIP into these 2 to 3 funds. You should be able to do really well.
All right, I am also joined by our viewer Shiva. Hi Shiva, Shiva Reddy from Hyderabad. Hi, good evening sir, how are you doing today?
Hi, very good evening. I'm doing very good.
All right, we have some details that were sent across. You've invested in ICICI Large Cap, Motilal Mid Cap, Nippon Small Cap, Quant Value, HDFC Defense Fund, Motilal Micro Cap, and you have just started your investments and want to keep those mutual funds for long term, which is almost 15 to 20 years. Got it. Okay, so what is the corpus that you're looking at from this portfolio?
Sorry, I didn't get.
What is the corpus that you're looking at? How much do you want to accumulate from this investment?
Actually, I want to accumulate some for a long time, more than 10 to 15 years. So I am going the right way, or do I need to change anything in the existing funds?
What is the ultimate goal? How much? 15 crores in 20 years, is that right?
Your voice is breaking.
15 crores in 20 years, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Aditya, you've got the question on you?
Yes. I don't think that 15 crores in 15 years is possible, really. Given the investor portfolio right now, even if you assume 10 to 12% return, I don't think that kind of a goal is achievable. So investor needs to lower down his goal or increase his SIP. The investor also not mentioned how much SIP does he do on a monthly basis. That is something to watch out for. If the investor has a long-term time horizon, the investor should concentrate his portfolio into these 2 or 3 funds. One is Nippon Small Cap Fund, one is Parag Parikh Flexi Cap Fund, and the other one will be UTI Nifty Next 50 Index Fund. I see the investor has also gotten into sectoral fund. The defense funds have been in fashion over the last 2 to 3 years. Defense is a long-term story. However, most of these funds have run up big time, and investors need to stay away from sectoral funds. So whatever investment he's made in the defense fund, he can continue to hold on to those funds. But I will not advise any further investments in the defense fund. As I said, these three funds is something that he has to take care of. He has to revisit his goals with respect to the SIPs that he's really doing, and from there on, he has to take it forward.
Is there anything else you want to ask Aditya, Mr. Reddy?
Yeah, hi Aditya. Do I need to exit Nippon India small cap or can I keep it continue for long term? Because it seems the AUM is very high, one of the highest AUM in the small cap category. So can you please suggest me on that one?
So on Nippon Small Cap Fund, of course, as people see more and more returns coming in, the AUM is going to swell. But as a good fund manager, I have seen the performance of Nippon Small Cap Fund holding up, and it will continue to hold up, uh, even though more AUM continues to keep coming in. So from my perspective, you can hold on to Nippon Small Cap Fund. As an alternative, you can also switch to SBI Small Cap Fund. They are also doing spectacularly well, but I don't think that Nippon Small Cap Fund will really have a problem in performing if you hold it for the next 5, 7, 10 years.
All right. I hope that sorts out your the issue on the portfolio, Mr. Reddy. And on that note, thank you so much, Aditya, for taking time out and helping our viewers with their portfolio queries. And for our viewers, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.